Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a very short video on characters and why your characters do not need to be original. And I got the idea for this story while scrolling through Instagram, as one often does, and seeing some of these memes and you know um, memes or videos where someone is acting out something that is supposed to be a unique human, like a unique trait or a quirky trait, and then going to the comment section and seeing people commenting things like, this is so me, oh my god, I relate so hard. A lot of people commenting the same thing, or something like, oh, there's no unique human experience because I feel this way. I thought I was the only one who felt this way. And it got me thinking about how it translates to writing, right? Many times as writers, we might hold ourselves back because we might think that our stories have been told a million times, or our characters are not original. And look at our human experiences. Many of our human experiences are not original, right? And yet our lives still have value, and yet our life still have value, still has, you know, interest. There's still some. There's, I mean, if you call a lot of people, they have similar stories, but each one is still something that we are curious about. If you are someone who loves stories, you want to hear every story. You want to hear at least most stories, even though they have a lot of similarities. And so this gets me thinking how it translates to writing, and the fact that our characters do not need to be authentic or original, or having all their experiences being unique to be to tell an interesting story, to tell a beautiful story, to tell a moving story. It doesn't have to be unique. It doesn't have to be 100% unique to be a moving story, right? I like, for example, myself, if I am an introvert and I am possibly neurodivergent, and if they were to bring someone else who has neurodivergent tendencies and introverted tendencies, and they interviewed both of us, we would have a lot of similarities. As humans, we have more similarities than we have differences, but it is the very tiny differences that makes all the difference. That makes all the difference. The tiny differences make all the difference. So your characters don't have to be 100% unique. You need to look for the tiny difference that will make all the difference. The tiny differences between this character that you're telling and all the other characters that have ever existed, and use the tiny difference to tell a very unique story, right? Because let's say you brought someone that has similar traits to me, and you interviewed us. We will have differences, right, in our taste of food, or in our likes and dislikes. We will have some different differences, and it's those little differences that will cause some friction if we were to live together, regardless of how much we have in common. It is the little percentage of differences that will cause friction, and it is in the friction that there is a story to tell. So that is all I can give for today. That is all that I want to share for today. I would love to explore this in more detail in future videos, but for today, this is all I can say, that your characters do not need to be unique. Your story does not need to be unique. You need to look for the little differences that makes all the difference. Thank you so much for listening, and see you in the next video.